Yeah, so the hormones, you're trying to get people to understand, the basics of hormones. But what if somebody has, the midlife estrogen deficiency, progesterone deficiency? What do you suggest to them?
If if they're having, if they've done blood work, which I always love to, when people, I always recommend that, just because it's good to know what's going on. And if there's some real, serious imbalance, or it's a little bit beyond my scope, I definitely will refer them maybe back to their OBGYN, or there is a doctor here that's local that does bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And and we have some good practitioners around here that I may say, look, we've tried these things, but maybe you need to have a consultation here with someone that's, has more information on bioidentical hormones, or whatever it is, if I feel like it's, truly beyond my scope. So
And how do you, so losing weight is one of the big part. And then I think it's all tied in together, the hormone balance and the strength training, right? So the strength training can help improve the hormone balance and the weight.
absolutely, definitely. And as you know too, I mean, women, a lot of them don't realize this too, is that we need a certain amount of testosterone too in our bodies, not just, estrogen and progesterone and all the other hormones are super important, but the testosterone is what helps us build our muscle, retain our muscle, our libido, all those things are, just that confidence. And but definitely strength training. And women are always afraid that they don't want to get bulky, and I hear that a lot, but I always try to assure them that that's really, it doesn't happen that easy, because I've been trying to build muscle for years. So, I mean, it just doesn't, it takes a long time and a lot of work, but I do want them to go in and push themselves and lift a little heavier, and, just build some strength. It's not a bad thing. Like, having muscle mass is good because you're always metabolically active. Like, muscle will constantly be burning calories. Fat just sits there. So if you decide you want to take a rest day and you're watching TV, like, your muscle's still working, your muscle's active. So it's a good thing to build some muscle and build some shape to your body too. And I believe most women like that. Most women will notice another woman that has a nice set of arms, or will know, if you're wearing a sleeveless top, and right? You probably do too. When you see a woman that you could tell, like, wow, she probably works out, because she's got, I can see some shoulders, I can see some triceps. So, and I think a lot of women admire that. So, and a lot of them don't think that they can do that or get there, but you can make changes. You can definitely make changes. You just
Yeah.
you have to do the work. So
Do you think you need to take breaks between the strength training? Can you do it every day? Is that a good thing?
I recommend 5 days a week. If someone has the time to do that, I would normally, if someone doesn't have a lot of time, I like it if they can at least get 3 days in. So if they could do, a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, however they want to break it up, 3 days is good. If they can do 5, that's better. And I do like 2 rest days in there somewhere, just because I think your nervous system needs a break. And you don't need to do it every day. We don't want to overtrain either. We can always, what's the expression, too much of a good thing. So I think you could do, sometimes what I'll recommend is like maybe 3 strength days, and then maybe 4 or 5 days of cardio, so they could walk, strength train one day, do some cardio the next day, and just kind of layer it too, so
Yeah.
that they can, find the balance. But the cool thing now is a lot of people built home gyms during COVID because they weren't going to the gym. A lot of people are still working from home or do some kind of a hybrid. So they're able to either work out in the morning at home or go to a gym, or so they can, people I think have a little bit more time now to exercise too, given that they can still do a combo of home and work.
So what kind of results have you seen in these 8 weeks for women?
I've seen really good results. And the thing is, if someone has a lot of weight to lose, sometimes they'll stay on as a client and we'll continue to work together. But it gives them a really good blueprint to walk away with, so that they know how to eat, how to, if they want to have like a treat meal or a little something extra, like they know, I try to teach them how they can add that stuff in periodically. You can't eat, you can't hit the drive-through every day. You can't drink a bottle of wine every day. You can't, but maybe on the weekend, you want to go out to dinner with a husband or friends, and you want to enjoy a meal and a glass of wine. Like, be able to do that stuff, but then know the next morning, like you've got to go back to your clean eating and your exercising and that lifestyle. So, and I tell them, it's not super sexy. I say, my favorite expression is food is fuel. It's not going to be what do I always say? It's not going to be a culinary experience at every meal. Sometimes for me, it's grilled chicken, string beans, and a little avocado. I eat it and off I go. I just keep moving. So it's just a matter of, giving your body food and fuel so you can keep going, and then enjoying some of the little special things here and there. But it can't